How's it going, Sha?
Fine. Good. Fine. Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been about a week since my anniversary date with Gabby. It was a
Oh,
great time. You know what I mean? I had a blast. And like I'm very happy with how it went. And then the next day, I had an equally good time doing absolutely nothing. And like it like really like cemented like, yo, we fucking dope. You know what I mean? So just to like for the yin yang of this shit, right? So the day before anniversary, we go to Broadway, we see Book of Mormon, really fucking dope show. Had a blast. She is not a South Park person, was pleasantly surprised. Had a good time at the show. Then we had reservations at this like the spot in Queens called Rollo's or Rolos. I feel like I'm saying it black, and I feel like there's another way of pronouncing that.
all
Like, I
right.
don't think it's actually Rollo,
Yeah, no, that
but
is the
like,
black pronunciation of
yeah,
what it
like
is. That's the black pronunciation.
I'm like, but like I'm whatever that place is though. It's like the it date night place in Queens
Oh,
right now. Apparently, incredible food. Like, sincerely, might be the best meal I've ever had.
ooh.
Yeah, like that kind of shit. Like blew my mind how good the food was. Um, so yeah, we great time. Gabby loved it. I loved it. The gifts was crazy. You know what I mean? I had my tree situation spoiled
Oh,
as we
sure.
talked about,
Right.
but
Yes.
I came back, you know what I mean? I looked up her favorite perfume maker. I
Mm-hmm.
got her a bottle of one she likes and a bottle of a new thing that they're experimenting with. She liked the new scent. I got her a pair of Timbs, got her a matching hat. New York, you know what I mean? That's my baby. I like what I like. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Just yes, I mean matching Tim's, of course. But what was the hat?
It's a
What was
Timberland hat that matches the Timbs, the color. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Because I want her
gotcha.
to
Timber hat.
be,
Okay.
yeah, you know what I mean?
Yes.
The way your lady looks is a representation of you.
Yes, no, absolutely.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
we can't have her out here looking bummy. So
Real
yes, I
talk.
understand.
So you know what I mean? So did that. I got a whole bunch of lotions, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Did it heavy, you know? Beautiful night. We had a great time. The kids were cute. They would text Aiden was like sending us stupid texts like, yo, y'all playing tonsil hockey, you know what I mean? Wow, inappropriate shit. I snuffed him when we got home, but then I hugged him. Because it added to the humor of yeah, like he was saying that like we were making out like all the time. Like, yo, like we're literally like the second row at a Broadway show. Like we're like observing the show, but he thinks that like we leave to hook up.
Okay, but what does like tongue hockey.
Yeah. He
Oh, I
called it
thought you
tonsil
said
hockey.
tonsil hockey. Gotcha. I thought you said w he was asking if you guys were playing time to hockey, which I assumed was a video game that had some sort of weird and that it was some sort of slang from some old video game that meant, "Are you guys hooking up?" So I
yo,
still got to where you got, but I went a very convoluted way. But
Sha,
tonsil hockey is literally a classic. Okay,
yo,
I
nah,
understand.
low key though, you might have
Mhm.
stumbled on the new way I'm coding wording for sex. Yo, time for hockey is fire. Yo, that is fucking perfect. Yo, man.
Oh,
We both leave bruised up too. I like it. Uh but nah, it was sincerely like I'm very happy with how the whole night went. You know what I mean? And the next day, like we just had shit to do, you know?
mhm.
So like we went to a doctor's appointment for her. Doctor had an emergency, so we had to like dip out and we're like, yo, we already out. Let's just do errands. So like
Yes.
straight up, I took her to American Eagle. She had to buy a new pair of work pants. Then we went to the pharmacist, picked up some medicine. Then we
Mhm.
went to Target because we needed new Fairlife milk.
Sure.
Straight up. And then the line at Target took too long. So the whole time we were on the line at Target, we were playing with the the game display. So like we were competing against each other playing the electronic Simon Says game.
Oh, right, right.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And like we bought the I always like the pretzel Annie Ann's, whatever her name is,
Oh, yeah,
Auntie
yeah,
Annie.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, she likes I like the hot dog from there. So they didn't have any, but they had the wiener joints and they was closing.
Okay.
So they gave her like all of them for like the price of one cup. So fucking playing with those, like you know what I mean? And like I was like, yo, I spent like way less money on this. And we had an equally good time. You know,
Uh-huh.
I thought and
That
like,
I don't know if that's the lesson you should get from this. Like,
it
still
was
do the other kind of nights.
oh for sure, for sure. It was more so that like when I got home, it was just like, yo, like we're cool even when we're not doing that, especially
Right.
when we're not doing that. And we do that to celebrate, but like this is the actual thing.
Mm,
I mean, this is the 364 that makes that that possible.
right.
You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, this is kind of beautiful. And like, so like when we got home, we was like sitting down and like I was like, yo, thank you for the date night. She's like, it wasn't a date, we ran errands, but like it was a fun night. I was like, hell yeah, real talk. You know, but she's like, I still want Rollos again.
Yeah.
So don't get crazy. We still gotta eat that. Yeah, I mean, the wiener dogs at pretzel and Annie Ann's is cool, but it ain't hitting the same.
I'm glad that you had, 2 successful date nights.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
excited, you know, things going well. You know what I mean? You can't take it for granted. You know what I mean? We've had 15-year good run. You know
Oh,
what I
that
mean?
is nice, yeah.
Real talk. You know what I mean? We in the rafters now. You know what I mean?
Well,
Putting up the banner, you know. Real talk. I'm proud.
past the 7-year thing, I think you're good, right?
Yeah, I feel like at this point it's like we just getting cocky, like we just adding numbers, you know.
Yeah.
Uh
Well,
yeah,
don't I cocky because there are plenty of people who break up after 30 years. So,
real talk. I'm hyped for that. Like I love my kids, but like when they leave, like I've already told them like we gonna elevate. Like I'm gonna give Gabby all the plants she want.
mhm.
In exchange, we have to play like a Nerf shootout game once a month. Now you could load up the crib with plants, but I'm gonna give you a Nerf gun. I'm getting a Nerf gun and we're shooting them out. You know, and now the plants will be like, you know, places to hide behind. You know, and I think we need it because, like, you know, if you're like in your late 40s, early 50s, it's our way of staying physically active. You know, I'm gonna be ducking behind like the kitchen counter and like peeking through the trees that Gabby got in there, just shooting it up. And low key, Gabby got like one good eye and like one bad eye. But the one good eye, like she always knows if my car's gonna fit when we're looking for parking spots.
Okay.
I so I think she's gonna be real nasty with the Nerf gun, you know?
Okay.
Uh,
Great. I was just saying I want you to aim higher.
you want me to literally with the gun is what I'm gonna do. I'm
No,
gonna
no,
aim
no, more than a gun.
headshots.
I want you to want more for yourself.
Okay, but that sounds great. Like
Yeah,
admittedly.
no, that's a start, but also let's revisit it. We'll
Okay,
revisit the plan in like
okay.
15 years and see if you still want a
That's
Nerf
fair.
gun or if you just want peace. You know what I mean? Let's see what you go through and if a Nerf gun is still going to be able to heal those wounds,
That's
is
fair.
all I'm saying.
That's fair.
That's
I mean,
all.
you know, the month is long. I'm just saying that's one day a month, you know.
Okay. All
You know.
right. Sure.
I'll do yoga and shit the other days. We good, you
Uh-huh.
know.
All right. Okay. All right.
Let's get into the news.
Okay.
Woman enters an MRI machine with the gun and gets shot in the butt. Okay, I mean that's the whole article.
I mean, what else is there to read? All these extra words. And actually, it's a real short article because it's
oh my God, a 57-year-old woman was shot in the buttocks by her own gun when she into a magnetic resonance imaging machine while she was having a test, and the weapon was grabbed up by the machine's magnet, causing the gun to go off. The Incident happened in June and was sent to the FDA as an adverse event report. The injury was reported as minor. According to the FDA report, the woman was asked if she was carrying a weapon and she answered no. The report did not say where the woman was or the facility where the incident occurred. An MRI is a diagnostic test that creates images of structures and organs in the body by using powerful magnetic and radio waves.
Um, wow. Okay.
Yo, I when I read this
Uh-huh. It
and
didn't
I
take
saw
long.
yeah. When I first saw this, I was like, the fact that they've access tells me there's been other guns snuck into the MRI machine.
Well, I mean, the very last sentence of this is like, this has happened. This is not the first time a machine has grabbed up a weapon. Earlier this year, a man in Brazil had a gun grabbed by the magnet as it discharged and the bullet struck him in the abdomen and he eventually died from his injuries.
Yo, my man.
So, I mean, I've not had an MRI. I have not been blessed enough yet to have a MRI
Knock on
image
wood, man.
made, but I can't wait. I want one. I just need to see what's happening in here, right? But like I feel like there should be signs. Hey man, check if you have anything on you at all that a magnet can jewelry, right? Okay, take your phone out. Come on. Y- uh, Guns, again, guns.
Real talk.
I also feel like they probably should have caught the gun before we got to where they have to lay down on the thing. Like when they first walk in the building.
Yo, maybe. That'd
Just
be
off
nice.
GP, just off GP, even if they're just there to pick up somebody. If you're going into a building with a lot of magnets, I just feel like maybe just off rip, you should be like, "Hey, before we let you in here to pick up your peoples, do you have a gun on you? If you do, can you wait outside and we'll just send them out in a wheelchair?" Like,
Real talk. For your safety as much as ours.
yeah,
You know what I
just,
mean?
Last
Last guy shot himself in the ass by accident. I feel like,
yeah.
yo, now that you're mentioning, I haven't gotten an MRI either. I want that as like wall art. I want to get an MRI of me framed. I feel like that would look cool.
Oh, how are you? Are you claustrophobic at all?
No, I think I'm good with that.
Okay, well, I guess an MRI will let you know. Although they do have standing MRIs now.
Yeah?
Every time I think of an MRI, I think of you having to lie down and be slowly fed through,
Right.
right? Which kind of is like what what the new machines at I guess LaGuardia in the
Oh,
TSA. That's
gotcha.
what they I remember, and I am embarrassed to mention how recently this occurred to me, but I was in LaGuardia waiting in the security line and I looked at, the new machines and I was like, "Oh wow, these kind of look like MRI machines." Oh
Mm.
wait. Like, duh. Yeah, Shalewa, you think they do? Like they can look through and see, yeah, and see what's inside. It's an MRI, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm
Real
kind of
talk.
dumb, but
I
yeah.
got, you know, um, the we don't talk about this enough, but there is a disturbing amount of people who have touched my penis at an airport because of these machines. For some
What?
reason, something about Dickies, 2 layers of Dickies always leads to the machine going off. So like
Okay.
I got a Dickies shirt, Dickies pants,
Hmm.
and my shirt overlaps uh my junk area of my pants.
Right.
So when I go through the machine like this, it just highlights my penis and says, "Yo, he might have something there." So
Okay.
then they got a dude that like he gotta like knuckle
Pat you
tap me.
down,
Yeah.
and that's always the spot where
Same
if you
spot
look
every
at
time.
that's interesting. There's something about my shoulder. my left shoulder, I think, that tends to set it off. And there's nothing in my
Mm.
left shoulder, not even cartilage, I think, at this point. I think I've worn all that out. But my left shoulder will set it off at the airport. And if my hair is up. They're getting
Huh.
better at not like, because if you have
Yeah, like,
if you have black hair and it was up, they automatically were just like, we got to run our hands all up and through that, right? And I'm like, yes, I do.
yo,
Um, but
it's the thing,
yeah.
yo. I know it's the clothes because like the last person said it. Oh, it's Dickies. Like it's like so
Oh,
straight up. Like
interesting.
when he was going through it, because like something about like the pants material is like very like starched and like so like they think that
Is it a
like
is it a zip fly?
yeah.
Hmm.
And like
Okay.
they also think that that I always have stuff in my back pocket. And I'm like, nah, I empty
Mm,
them out, because I'm going through the machine. And it
right.
still looks like it. So like I always get the pat down. Every single time I go through the machine. I still get a pat down.
Interesting.
Straight up.
Yeah. My shoulder doesn't set it off like it used to, but it definitely every time. That and if I have my hair in a ponytail. And now I just kind of let let my hair down and then go through and then put it back up. But often it's wet because I've washed it the night before and it's twisted and all tied up and in a whole thing. And then I come through and someone's like, I gotta put my hand in there. I'm like, I mean, okay, double glove. Put two gloves on. I left my conditioner in, so it's gonna be real slimy. But if I was trying to smuggle anything in there, it would have slipped out by now because
Real
it's so.
talk. That's what I tell the dude. I'm like, yo, my man, I'm wearing like 1990s fashion. My clothes is incredibly oversized. You
Right,
just told me to take off my belt. I can't hide anything because my pants would fall. Like
right.
it's just me. Real talk. Like there's
Yep.
nothing happening here. But these I hear you still gotta do the pat down. So here we are, I get knuckled. I never even played that game as a kid with people like
Oh,
nut
hit
tap.
the yeah, right.
I didn't like it, and now I got to do it every time I fly.
I know once, I had to get pat down around my boobies because they were like, "Oh, the underwire of your bra," but I didn't have
Mm.
a bra on. I think that was just my cold, cold heart, and so they got under there and they were like, "Oh, there's truly nothing. It's just." I'm like, "Yeah, that's just me, baby. That's just
Real
me."
talk. You got the TSA agents just like giving you medical advice. You should see someone about
Yeah,
this.
that's not.
That ain't normal. You know
Yeah.
what
What kind of lotion are you putting under there? Because this thing is lighting up like Christmas. Why?
I mean? Oh man! In other news,
Hermes.
Hermes. Oh man, I would have never got there. Hermes, heir awarding 51-year-old gardener $11 billion fortune and $5.9 million in properties. Yo, that's what's up.
See,
Uh,
this has been my dream. This was my dream. We'll read the story, but my dream coming to New York, and I'm literally starting to write a joke about how this is my dream. I would move here. I would have to help some old person, and they had no other family. And I would come. I'd help them get dressed. I'd be very patient with them. I'd show them how to use a tablet, whatever, and then they leave me their fortune. Now
yo.
I got like No, I got some classic six apartment on the Upper West Side or whatever.
Oh
Whatever they
man.
call those apartments, classic six, slant six, I can't remember. But yes, that's the dream.
I'm rooting for you, Sha.
Yeah,
Uh,
well, it's still happening apparently. Okay, let's see what this story says.
80-year-old billionaire Nicholas Puech, scion of the iconic fashion dynasty Hermes, is allegedly orchestrating a staggering succession saga that involves the adoption of his 51-year-old gardener. Puech is an unmarried and he's without children. Plans to legally designate his former gardener and handyman from a modest Moroccan family as the rightful heir. Yo, that's what's up, B.
Oh
This
boy.
unorthodox move to pass on his immense wealth and real estate properties to his gardener has sparked intense speculation. Puech is
Oh.
fifth generation descendant of the Thierry Hermes, who laid the foundation of the luxury fashion house in 1837, commands a considerable share in the now $220 billion valued company, ranking among Switzerland's wealthiest individuals with an estimated net worth between 10.3 and 11.4 billion. Allegedly, Puech initiated the legal proceedings supported by a formidable legal team to formalize the Gardner's adoption.
Hmm.
The Gardners reportedly married to a woman from Spain with two children of their own and stands to inherit a significant portion of Puet's fortune, which includes acquiring substantial properties in Morocco, Montreux, and Switzerland. I can't say those cities, but those are the
Oh,
countries.
Marrakesh. Oh,
Marrakesh, Morocco,
Marrakesh, Morocco, and Montreux.
Montreux, Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hermes did not immediately respond for requests for comment. Delving into his history with Hermes provides a glimpse into the motivation behind this atypical choice. Interesting. A bitter rift emerged in 2014 when LVMH, a rival luxury conglomerate, acquired a substantial stake in Hermes, sparking an acrimonious battle within the family. Puech's departure from the company's board amid this turmoil signaled irreparable discord with his kin. Ooh.
Oh.
Yo, this became a drama. Yo, I'm kind of into
Yeah, let me tell you something. When Adam Driver plays this role, it's going to be great.
this. Real talk. I was like, oh shit, yo, I'm writing this pilot. This is crazy. Oh man. He resigned because he has felt for several years beleaguered by family members of his family who have attacked him on several fronts, not only regarding LVMH. Puech's unconventional plan faces formidable challenges, navigating complex legal hurdles for an adult adoption, an exceedingly rare occurrence in Switzerland or everywhere.
Yeah, it's not easy. It ain't easier in the States, I think.
Real talk, adopting 51-year-olds is not like the norm. Like, I don't know where
Yeah, they don't have much on the books about that. So
real talk, the law is being written right now, like as you were doing it. Yeah, this is the dream. I'm so happy for this dude. Like getting $11 billion, and the reason is because he's petty. Is so beautiful.
I mean, that's kind of the only way that gardeners are out here getting getting properties, is if the previous person is petty.
Real talk.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. I'm so happy for him. You know what I mean?
I hope it goes through. I hope this guy's able to get it. I
Yo,
hope I hope he gets it. I hope he changes the design on the Hermes scarf. I hope this fucks up everything.
Yeah, I love that. Like the gardener don't even sound like a real person. They're like they don't even say his name. They don't say his wife's name. We heard he got two kids, but
yeah,
like
it does feel very. His gardener, who's 51, now he is married and he's got kids. He's from a modest Moroccan family. None of this sounds right, but I
real
guess
talk.
we'll learn it all in the third act when Adam Driver something happens.
It is revealed that the 81-year-old billionaire has reincarnated himself in a 51-year-old Moroccan gardener. He's
just wow. Good for him.
Yo, that's a come up, yo. Real
I mean,
talk,
yeah,
dude.
I really hope that works. I hope he wants to do that. Now, it sounds like the family is probably going to be a little mean to the gardener, but
That's fair.
yeah, and that
Real talk.
and the gardener may even end up being like, I'm not really equipped to help run a luxury brand. So I guess you guys can have it. But I wonder if there's so many ways this could go. You
Real
know,
talk.
like will the gardener then leave it to his kids? Or will the gardener piss off this dude at some point? Now this guy's got to rewrite everything to leave it to, like, I don't know, a pet or someone he meets at the grocery store. Or does he even go to the grocery store to meet people? This movie could go many places.
Real talk. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a revenge flick in the end. You know what I mean?
You think so? Yeah.
I think I think the gardener is going like go on a murder spree
Oh my
using nothing
God.
but
What
like
movie? Why murder spree?
it's gonna be using nothing but gardening tools. You know what I mean? As he
Okay.
kills off members of the LVMH board that did
Okay.
his boss wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, okay, I can see that. I think I'm probably looking at it more as um just a basic drama, not a horror film, maybe.
Oh, okay, okay.
Perhaps a rom-com, although I don't know where the romance is yet, but it's there. It's there because at first, before they mentioned, and they were quick to mention that this dude was married with 2 kids. At
Mm.
For a second there, I was like, "Oh, his gardener, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay." He
Real
ain't got no
talk.
kids and he got a gardener? I mean, I'm not trying to yuck nobody's yum, but if that gardener earned it, go on, give it to that gardener. You know what I mean?
Respect. Real talk.
Yeah, you know. Um, but yeah. Also, I kind of like that this guy is petty and doing something like that because here's what's missing from these like big families that own a lot of shit and crazy actions.
Mm.
Everybody, so that's why this company, the luxury brands do you know how many brands they own?
Nah, never even heard of
Look
this.
Oh my
Hermes?
god, look them up. I
Hermes.
Not Hermes, look up the LM what is it? The LVMH or whatever.
Yeah.
Look Yeah, look them up and look at all the companies that they own.
Oh, this is the Hennessy people?
Oh, how is Hennessy the first one that comes to
Yo, real talk. Yo, I'm good now. Okay.
No,
LV.
wait.
Okay, I get it.
Step beyond the Hennessy. What else is
Okay.
there?
Moet,
Oh, wow.
Hennessy.
Is it just alcohol first because it starts with an A? What about the other
Yo,
brands?
I'm seeing and Louis Vuitton. Those are the letters from the name from the initials. So that's
Uh-huh.
why they pop up first.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
let me see here. I'm trying to find. Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Subsidiaries is crazy. I'm gonna skip the wines and spirits. I'm gonna go to
Yes.
fashions and goods.
Mhm.
Uh, Berluti, Celine, Christian Dior,
Mhm.
Emilio Pucci, Fendi,
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Givenchy,
Givenchy.
Givenchy, pardon me,
Yeah, yeah.
uh, J.W. Anderson, Kenzo, Loro Piana, Louis Vuitton, Marc Jacobs. Yo, this is wow.
Yeah, that's what I mean, like, they own a lot, which means that everything's very streamlined. So, in the way that like there are conglomerations no matter what the goods are. Like there's one company that owns everything,
Yeah,
one ring to rule them all kind of bullshit. And and I like that this dude is like, nah, I'm a act out. I feel like that's what's missing because when all these companies started, I mean, it's oversized personalities and all this kind of stuff, and that's how you're like, that's what I like about them. And now they're all literally the same because it's just you can't go, there's a conglomerate. It's just I like the zazz of this guy
yeah,
deciding. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, yeah, do that shit or else so, I mean, Hermes is already it's just like, I don't know, what is it? Scarves and purses, but like it's scarves and purses in this guy. You know what I mean?
word.
And like so like that's what I feel like is missing. But now that it's just again end days. Everything's about the bottom line in capitalism. So it all needs to be under one of two companies, and we lose out because it feels like things aren't original, and also we miss the big personalities and big swings and possible misses that these
Yeah,
people can do with their company. So I'm all for this dude giving it to his gardener.
I'm in. I'm in.
Yeah.
I love the idea of like all these companies being held up for Gardner input. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Wait, hold on. We got to get him in. Call him back in the house, please.
What do you think of this new flavor of Hennessy? It needs more green. You know what I mean?
We got to stop asking him. He just keeps saying it has to taste earthier. What does that even mean?
I mean, he said add grass to the Fendi underwear. Like I get it. You know what I mean?
Oh
If
my
you would
god.
like
Mm.
for your company to have new members of their board, like Gastor, Shalewa, and the gardener. You know what I mean? Change the direction of what you guys do. All you gotta do is like subscribe to the show, baby.
Oh yeah, we're gonna change the direction. We absolutely. Now, make sure that you have enough money set aside to continue to live, because we may fuck up your pockets, but we
Real
will.
talk.
We will change the direction of your companies.
Articles will be written.
Absolutely, movies will be made.
All press is good press. We will find out. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is like subscribe to the show, baby. If you're an Apple, Spotify listener, we appreciate your ratings. 4 stars. You don't think we could turn your company around? We can. It's just gonna be a full 360. Okay. You know what I mean?
It's just, I mean, if your company's on the up, we will turn it around. And it will. But we definitely can, again, change your direction.
That's what we do. You know what I mean? Hot stars, you bring us in, you know, it's nothing but incredible conversations happening based on what we've done. Again, admittedly, it'll be a lot of people laughing about
right.
how bad it is, but still, people are talking.
And the landscaping will be beautiful wherever you are.
Yo, this new Hennessy tastes terrible. Yeah, but the office grass, crazy, yo.
Yeah,
the front yard is phenomenal.
The curb appeal is going to be mwah, off the chef's kiss.
If you have any articles you want us to cover, please DM us directly on Twitter or Instagram at Silky Jumbo, at Gastor Almonte. Whenever I like see words like the gardener and stuff like that, like, you know, like, it always reminds me of like Jason Statham.
Okay, why is that? Oh, because like, he always is in movies like The Transporter.
Yeah, like he just has a job, and it's always the same job. It's like a mechanic is someone who kills people. A gardener is someone who kills people. A transporter is someone.
He's always the same over there. Yes. But kill whoever you have to kill along the way. But
real talk. So I'm sure if he hasn't done it, The Gardener is coming soon. Starring Jason Statham.
That's going to be hot. Yeah, actually, that's going to be real hot.
Real talk. I'm with it. My name's Gastor Almonte. You know what I mean? I'm out here learning how to garden, you know, a.k.a. how to transport things through gardens with Jason Statham.
Right.
Always with gardening expert, Shalewa Sharpe.
Now, I have a brown thumb and I kill most plants, but I will also kill your profits. So,
you know what I mean? Is killing a plant wrong if you know it's going to happen? Maybe that's why they hired her.
I'm a mercenary.
It's not an accident if you knew it was going to happen. That's just the goal, you know?
Sometimes it's just what has to happen.
Real talk. There's people that sell like that weed thing. The spray, you know, it's on purpose.
Yes,
Shalewa,
exactly.
You know what's going to happen, okay?
Yep. Handle your affairs. Make sure that plant has all its paperwork in order, and then just let me loose on them.
This is an episode from 2 Future Billionaires. Catch y'all next time, please.